the Thompson case, he needed to recuse. He must have known that his wife was in the middle of this contesting the election business. He must have known that. We don't know how much. We don't know whether he knew that she was talking with Mr. Eastman. We will find that out when she testifies in front of the committee. I believe that Justice Thomas should testify in front of the committee, or at least in front of the Judiciary Committee, because the integrity of our courts is absolutely critical, and the impartiality of our justices in a case such as this.
And I mean, that would be a good question, whether, Jill Wine-Banks, whether they could call, whether the Judiciary Committee, the Senate Judiciary or House Judiciary Committee could separately call Justice Thomas. We know there's separation of powers issues here, but is that a possibility? Because it seems to me he lives in his accountability-free zone.
Unfortunately, he does live in that accountability-free world. The possibility, of course, there's a possibility, whether there is political will to do it and how long it would take while the court continues to suffer, and whether Justice Roberts could in some way approach Justice Thomas and say, you're killing the court. You have to do something here. At this point, I don't think that recusal is enough. I think the damage that he has done and the politicization that is apparent from the relationship, and as I said, it's ridiculous to think that Justice Thomas doesn't know what Mrs. Thomas is doing, or that Mrs. Thomas has no idea what the cases are before the Supreme Court. Right. We all know what the cases are, and she knows that her case was being decided by him, and he was a lone dissenter, and the result of losing that case, of it being he being the lone dissenter, is that we now have these extra documents that show her involvement with Eastman.
Yeah.
So I think it's so obvious that it was wrong of him not to recuse. Ridiculous.